Okay, my name is Gary Xia. I work for Huawei as its principal architect for the Fusion Access product. Fortunately, I have someone I knew in the audience, which is a surprise. Fusion Access is a VDI product. VDI stands for Virtual Desktop Infrastructure, which I believe is a natural application for OpenStack. OpenStack is really control the compute node, the network, and your storage. And the VDI allows you to access your virtual machine in a controlled way. So it's really a natural application. For the enterprises, which is not OpenStack yet, there are multiple solutions like VMware View, Citrix, Zen Desktop, and Huawei Fusion Access. Now these things gradually moving towards the cloud. So Amazon first has this what they call desktop as a service. So Amazon has this workspace. You can order them for like $50 a month. You can have a desktop, so you can access anywhere you want. And VMware just bought Dextone. Citrix supposedly is working on something called the workspace service. OpenStack right now does not really have a VDI solution, so we need to have one, I think. The first question people typically ask when you have a VDI solution, what kind of protocol are you going to use? So I think in the open stack, open environment, we should support all the protocols. We should have an open source solution that lets the vendor plug in. So for the Windows desktop, RDP protocol is built in, so we can naturally have that. And Huawei is committed to plug its HTTP protocol into the solution. And I certainly hope Citrix and VMware people are going to put their stuff in too, so we can have global solution, whatever you use, to give people choice. What hypervisor do we support? Like OpenStack, we want to support everybody, right? VMware, Zen, Hyper-V, and Huawei's Fusion Sphere. The high-level view, basically, what we propose is to have a REST API, like all the OpenStack module, so you can control. You have a control panel that can control all the hypervisor, and you can put those things into a public cloud, hybrid, or private enterprises cloud. So I envision the control panel can be separated from what your compute are. So you can have a control panel in the cloud, like a service provider, China Mobile, can have it. Then people can put their real virtual machines in their data center. Or you can just put everything into the data center or everything in the cloud. We wanted to have a very flexible architecture. So then a little bit of detail about the architecture. If you are building, an enterprise solution, I think the Microsoft Active Directory integration into OpenStack, then used by the VDI module, is crucial because pretty much all the enterprises use Active Directory. If you are just like Amazon, try to build a pure cloud solution, I think Keystone is probably sufficient. You can just use Keystone to do that. The UI we did a little bit of POC. The UI really has two parts. The control parts now is integrated with Horizon, so you can have a little tab. In addition to the Horizon you saw, you can have a VDI tab to control your virtual machine, how you want to allocate them, how do you want to, what kind of protocol you want to use, what kind of hypervisor you want to use, whether it's for engineering, for marketing, or for your consumers. So those things are in the Horizon. Then if you are doing the desk, you obviously need a portal. So for the customer, your consumer can log in. Inside of it, this is a very high level. It's basically you need to have a connection broker, right? So this guy log in, he will be automatically brought to the VM he got assigned. Then I think we should have a desktop manager, so each vendor has the opportunity to plug in their stuff, right? So they can do their own broker. They don't have to use this broker, or they can, put some plug-in to enhance the value if they don't want to do open source. So the structure, I imagine, will be very flexible. At the bottom, this will support multi-tenant. So if you are a service provider, you could theoretically provide for different organizations. Say you can have one tenant at Cisco, the other one is Huawei, although they don't like each other very much, but everything is really separated. So there is nothing to worry to use this module. Here is the from the client side, just a little bit of POC we did. So for the user, it's very easy. After you sign on, the user sign on, or in the enterprises, the IT assign your name, your password. Then you just got a link. You clicked it. You can input your credential. Then you log on. After you log on, you see only the VM allocated to you. So Gary will see Gary's VM, and Al will see his, right? So that's how it works. So in this is actually a live capture. I log in this test, only see one machine, although the other guys has the other machines. Then you click it. Depends on the protocol. Here you can see we are in the very early stage, only has RDP. So you just click it, then you can use your device to access the VM. Then the next slide is on the management side. So you can see this is really a icehouse OpenStack Horizon. So when first, as an administrator, you log in, then you can see down the bottom there is what we did. We added a VDI tablet, so you can do the VDI stuff. Right now it's still very primitive. You can add a group, you can group user together. Then you can allocate a pool of virtual machines. So you can assign the pools to your group. So those guys can get the virtual machines from the pool. You can give them a persistent, so I'll get his like I got mine. But in some situations, you got a group of users. You give them one image, then you provide a pool of virtual machines. So the first guy got in, he got his. The next guy got the same image, another one. So this can be really flexible. Then from here, you can see you can create a group. After you have the group, you can create users, assign them to the group, create users, then have the pools, then create an instance. So launch an instance, then here you have it. It's early stage stuff. What I want to get from here is really, I wanted to try this with a potential customer. So if you're interested, talking to me. The more important at this stage is actually, I want to put this into OpenStack. And although I know a lot about the VDIs, I'm really new to the OpenStack. So if the guys like Al or anybody else wants to help, let's work together. Write me an email. Maybe you can help me. I really think this thing can go to OpenStack, be part of it. I met with Jonathan Bias, I think last December, and he was, I don't know if he's just being polite, but he was very supportive. So hopefully we can get this thing going. So that's it about the presentation. Again, my name is Gary Xia, and I work for Huawei, and we really want to make this part of OpenStack. Thank you very much.